All right, my tubers, we're back for some more drafting here on Arena. We got some more of this Phyrexia All Will Be One, and we've opened another Planeswalker this time. I have opened a crazy amount of Planeswalkers in this format. Literally just finished another recording where, if you missed it, I got both a Luca and a Nissa, and now we are opening Koth, Fire of Resistance. +2, search your library for a basic mountain. Reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle. -3, deals damage equal to target creature to the number of mountains you control. Emblem, whenever a mountain enters the battlefield you control, this deals 4 damage to any target. So, it seems good. It can ultimate as soon as really the second turn, because if you uptick once, proliferate once, you can -7. I'm going to take it. Try it out. We're passing some decent spells in other colors, but a Planeswalker's a Planeswalker after all, and we haven't had it, or I haven't had a chance to play with it, so give this one a shot. First pick it. Getting past a Bilious Skulldweller. This was a nice card. 1/1 Death Touch Toxic 1 for 1 mana. Means it gets online early and is just really freaking annoying. Cards that I'm probably going to take are either Hexgold Halberd here. Nice 2/2 trampling first strike equipment. Volt Charge, another consideration. 3 damage, proliferate. Brutalizer, 4/4 toxic 3 for 4 with proliferate. If you draw it later on, is also quite good. Planar Disruption, also solid. I think we want to lean towards keeping the red stuff though, right? It might be that the Brutalizer is the best card in the pack. Actually, the Skulldweller is pretty high up there as well. Just because if you have it on turn 1, it's so insane, and it's good later on as a Death Toucher, but I kind of dig taking the Halberd here and sticking with the red. Seeing where that goes. Okay, no good red card here, but Mere Convert is a fantastic pickup in any deck. 2 mana toxic 1 with a little bit of nice mana acceleration. The thing is, paying 2 life sometimes doesn't really matter that much in this format. If your opponent's on the toxic plan, which is not always going to be the case, of course, but if your opponent's on the toxic plan, then you can kind of use your life total a little bit more fleetingly, I guess. Skitterling's fantastic. This card really needs the toxic deck to work, though, so I don't think we're going to take that here. Let's just take the Convert. Into a Volt Charge. 4th pick is probably good. I've had some really, really good success with the Atmosphere Surgeon, though. This is a fantastic 2-drop. It feels like a card that would give itself flying and nothing else, but it can give flying to any other creature. Now, only sorcery speed, yes, but it's pretty easy to make this card push a ton of damage early. Also, Contagious Vorak in the pack, one of the best commons in the format. I like the black removal spell a little bit more than the Vorak, but the Vorak's probably top 2 or 3 best commons here. I think you could take something other than the charge, but the charge just sticks online with what we already have, so let's just take it. Into a Serum Snare, perhaps. I kind of like leaning into the red-blue, maybe. But I think the red-blue Proliferate deck is super fun, and it's got a lot of good early interaction, too, which is a necessity in this format. Plus, not only that, but man, I've seen a lot of those Serum Core or whatever chimeras go around super late. It feels like the blue-red archetype is one that's kind of heavily underdrafted at the moment. Though that does mean we might want to start taking these like prologue to Phyrexia. They cycle, they get a poison counter, so you can start proliferating those. Big fan of Bring the Ending too, if you can get the poison. This is just a good counter early and then a fantastic counter later on. Alright, yeah, let's keep doing it. Another prologue here. Blue-red Proliferate looks to be the deck that I'm going to be leaning towards. So we get a Mesmerizing Dose, 8th pick. That's a very nice one. Turn 2 prologue, turn 3 Mesmerizing is kind of a spicy curve as you lock down a creature and this proliferates itself. Charforger's Dees, Furnace Strider is good. Cheap Interaction is great. Oh, speaking of, Unctus's Retrofitter has been pretty solid in my experience. Now, there is a Surgical Skull Bomb here, yes. But this is a 3-mana 2/3 toxic one that if you have an artifact to target, just turns it into a really solid beat stick. Kind of like that. I think Glistening Seer is surprisingly good too. It blocks all the early toxic garbage on the ground, and it can find you some spicy cards. Nice. Insight's also really solid. Getting this super late. Like, I always want to have at least one of these in my blue decks, I feel like. Cool. Okay, that is... I don't know why that's 12th pick. Maybe I go blue-green toxic then. Remember, I first picked the Koth. That's kind of crazy. There are those 2/3 uncommons that have flying and toxic and proliferate, and maybe we see some of those in pack 2 or something. I mean, I really would like to use the Koth, but look how many blue cards we've also picked up. Right? So if we're running like 7 mountains, Koth gets a lot worse. I don't know. I don't know. Who can say? Free from Flesh is okay. I don't think that one's any good. All right. Hey, what is this? Ovika Enigma Goliath. 6/6 flying for 7. Ward 3 and pay 3 life. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create X 1/1 red goblin tokens where X the mana value of that spell. They gain haste until end of turn. So 7 mana spells in this format are kind of bad, honestly. This card is really cool, but I bet you I'm supposed to take any number of cards over it. Like, Drown is insane. Could take the Brutalizer. I was talking about being in green, especially with the Vorak super late. Ravager's nuts. There's another Dose here. There's also a Hexgold Slash. I'm going to take it, and I don't think it's right, but let's go for the fun. Oh, man. Myglaws now, too? 3 mana 4/4. That's baseline, but no, it enters with 5 oil counters and has 3 relevant abilities. Ugh. I guess we could be hardcore teamer. There's a mesmerizing Dose here that we could just take and be happy with. Am I ever ditching the blue cards? I mean, my blue's not that good, I guess. Green's been super open too, it feels like. Alright, I mean, it's a rare. Let's take it. Not sure if this is going to work out. Another Vorak there. Another Surgeon. Another Prologue. This is kind of brutal, actually. Like, do I even need to take this Vorak if all of the green cards are wheeling? I kind of like the Cultivator here, too. Would it be weird to just straight up cut the blue at this point and instead go red-green? I'll take the Vorak, but I don't know if that's right. Thriving Roots for fixing and proliferation could be okay. There's another Unctus's Retrofitter. Edifice is amazing. This is a weird draft. I don't want to take another Unctus's, but I have no cheap artifacts to pump up. Haven't taken any spell bombs or anything. Green Sun's Twilight. There's a surgical spell bomb if we wanted to. Does this also hit planeswalkers or just creatures? Yeah, this card's not bad. But it feels like I'm probably supposed to take the Skull Bomb or the Batter Fist. I guess Batter Fist makes a lot of sense after taking the Retrofitters. Okay, another mesmerizing dose here too. We've seen a couple Chrome Prowlers as well, which you can turn into 4/4s with the Retrofitter, but maybe I just cut the green and stick with the blue-red for now. This pack has nothing for us. I guess this is a 2-mana artifact that we can pump with Retrofitter. Another Prologue, or we can take the red Spell Bomb, or Skull Bomb, for the double Retrofitter. Is this going to be a good Proliferate deck, though? It does actually look like it's a decent Proliferate deck. Yeah, maybe I just keep taking all these Prologues and all these Proliferate cards. That's a very late Cinderlash Ravager, too. Okay. Dose, 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 dose. Yeah, no, I think we've got a decent blue-red Proliferate, even though there was a lot of good green going around. Yeah, that's another 2-drop artifact. So we have 4 2-drop artifacts now that we can curve into Retrofitter, plus there's a Skull Bomb. This is actually nice. The Ovika Enigma Goliath is going to be a mulligan the vast majority of the time, it feels like. But sure, why not? Let's go to pack 3. Phyrexian Arena. It's a good one, but not for us. We have a Hex Gold Slash that we're going to slam. Need some more early removal. Right now we just have a bunch of the mesmerizing dose, but we need something to do on like turn 1 or 2 ideally, so that fits that. Passing Spawning's pretty good. Skittling again. Easy slash for me. Oof. Another Prologue here. Some good black cards again, but we haven't seen that much black going around. It's mainly the green that we kind of got upset about. Passing the Dune Mover. Nothing wrong with these cards, though. I mean, 2-mana poison draw card. You can't really go wrong with that. Cycle, cycle, cycle. Urabrask's Anointer is solid as hell, but not when you don't have any oil. Yeah, we have no oil cards except for these Seers, so probably not good enough. Another Atmosphere Surgeon. Would that fit the deck very well? Probably not. I kind of want to just take another counter, or rather a counter. I don't like the Reject Imperfection all that much. I think the Bring the Ending's generally better. Rhea Evor, no. We have, wow, nice pack. Volt Charge, Slash, another Dose. I feel like we're supposed to take Volt Charge for the 4 Prologues we have to just try to poison the opponents out. My guess is I'm going to cut a lot of this filler, like the Double Experiment. These are all fine. Yeah, let's go with Charge over Hex Gold Slash, even though the 1 mana's good. Prisms are good with the Retrofitters, too. Scamp can add some random damage, but doesn't seem like that fits. Raptor is not bad, as it blocks a lot of stuff early, and actually trades okay, because you can turn it into a 4-power creature by removing all of the oil counters at once. Got another Ravager, too. Another Insight's great. Yeah, we're on the full-on Proliferate plan. So how many cards do I need to cut here? Like 3? I guess I can cut the Bring the Ending. I can probably cut the Slinger. I should cut the 7-drop. Should. I'm not going to. I guess 16 lands is probably doable even when we have a 7-drop, since we have 4 cards that cycle, or rather cantrip on turn 2, and then we have the Convert, and the Seers can cycle, or scry. I don't know if this deck is good, but it seems fun. Their Skull Bomb's great. Should I just cut these retrofitters? I don't know. Especially since we picked up another Skull Bomb. You know what? I think I might actually cut the retrofitters and cut the artifact plan then. This deck looks like it's trying to just go full-on blue-red proliferate. So we need to draw a prologue in order to get the ball rolling. But this is a funny blue-red toxic deck. I mean, I guess the retrofitters have toxic themselves, which is nice. Five creatures in this deck. This is kind of funny. All right, let's cut the bad counter, or the counter I don't like. Yeah, we should run the retrofitters, I guess. Cut one of the seers. Get some of these equipment back in, seems okay. Any other ways to poison? No. So basically this deck is really banking on drawing one of the 4 prologues and getting the poison rolling, or getting lucky and getting an early Koth, then proliferating and immediately embleming. I don't even think we want to run the tap land here. We have many more blue cards, but I think I'm still going to run 8 mountains. Nah, 9/7 should be sufficient. God, I want to go full on. Yeah, let's cut the retrofitters. No, I mean, they have toxic themselves. Yeah, just getting the first toxic is too important. Never mind. Okay, let's do it. Weird little blue-red toxic proliferate with the stupid Ovika 7-drop in our deck. I don't know how to feel about this one, but we do have a lot of removal, though most of it is on 3 mana. Okay, one of our prologues in opening hand. That's great. Also have the convert on turn 2. That's good. We didn't see a single one of those Serum Core Chimeras, which is really unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Alright, please don't have the -1/-1 card. Please let my little convert live. Alright, mountain. Darn it. Let's see. Let's go ahead and try to find a land here. Great. And then I guess we'll go ahead and play the Seer, which means I'm going to take 2 toxic from the opponent and 3 damage, but I'm okay with that. Do we want to scry on upkeep? Yeah, that's good. Nope, we don't need that. We need removal, or rather land. Good. Do I want to take another 5 from the opponent? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So I go to 8. Go to Toxic 4. You can play out the Halberd and pass. We have 3 Proliferate in hand, kind of nice. Sure. That seemed like the worst option to exile, but I'll take it. Okay. So the Seer can jump in front of the Adaptive. Convert can trade with the Stalker. Sure. I can proliferate that to a 3/3. So do we want to chump here and shoot is okay? I mean, I could have shot it before it got the proliferate counter, but then I couldn't block the Stalker, so it's the same scenario, you know? Could go to 3. I don't think that's terrible. Yeah, let's just shoot this. Go to 3. Then we can dose plus charge those others. Could also just slam the Ovika, but that's a little bit greedy. Because then I'd go to 1 and any removal would wreck us. So it's probably better to kill that. I don't know if this is right, but here I am. Yeah, saw that coming. The way I see it is, the land is not good. But I go to 1 if I play Ovika. Nah, I guess it's the safest thing to keep the land on top. Alright. Now I need to draw like Prologue to Phyrexia and chains from there. Damn. Need a spell here. Well, bad news. There was a land underneath, and we died to them having... Actually, I guess that doesn't kill us. We would go to 1. Oh, but I have Infect 5, so they get to attack with everything if they want to. It's just risky if I had anything, but... Ah, come on. Okay, that's really good. It gives us a 1/1 and bounces. That's pretty good too. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, if I bounce the mesmerizing dose, I can put them to 8 poison. Jeez. I can't bounce the Scourge, or rather the Automaton in response, because the Scourge has Death Touch. Oh, did they forget that it... Wait, no, they didn't forget. Alright, so block here. Eat. Chomp. Scry on upkeep. That's fantastic. It's another 1/1 plus a redraw. Nice. I guess I need to start attacking on the ground too, huh? Oh, this is close. They can play the 3/4, gain some more life. They can play out the 2/2 flyer again. They don't get to draw a card with the troll, so that's why I thought bouncing it was okay there. Okay. What is this game? And that doesn't do it. All right. We win. Wow, what on earth? Okay, no lie, we probably can't win that game if I don't have that stupid Ovika. Yeah. That was miserable. I hated every second of it. He says as he enjoyed it. Yeah. Okay. That hand is really good. It's really good because we have a turn 3 Koth, potentially. They have a turn 1 poison. We have a lot of ways to proliferate, though. Hopefully they don't have too much early pressure beyond that chorus. Good, it doesn't look like they do. Oh, I'm supposed to save mountains in my hand, I guess, for a potential Koth ultimate as well. I ain't blocking. Oh, interesting. Okay. This is a little bit awkward, but Koth goes up to 6 here immediately and pulls a land out of my deck. So even if they attack Koth for 4, I'm okay with that. And realistically, if Koth just gains me a bunch of life and then dies, that's not the worst case scenario at all. Now, if they get greedy here, we get to do the thing. If they just attack my face with both, I get to Insight Proliferate on Koth. Oh, they did it. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. They did it. Oh, okay. Well, boo them. Unfortunate. Just go ahead and bounce that token. Pass. I want to get that initial poison on. Oh, you know what? I should have attacked. That was really bad. Am I really blocking here? God. I'm playing super sloppy, but I guess I have been playing for 10 plus hours today. Not that that's a good excuse. But they should have 1 poison right now. Now we're stuck locking down stuff. I suppose even if they had a couple poison... No, that's our way to win, right? I guess we have the Ovira, whatever it's called. I guess I'm supposed to slash main phase in case they have the pump effects. That way I don't take extra damage on their turn. It wouldn't be bad for us if they just have a bunch of removal stuck in their hand that they can't use it on anything. We just need to find one of our prologues. So if we're keeping track, the opponent should be at 2 poison right now. 3 after I cast Insight. Oh, well, there's a prologue. So they should be at 3 poison right now. Prologue should be putting them up to 4. This is very reminiscent of last match. Mistakes were made. Attack for 2. Yeah. 3. Or attack for 1 poison, 2, 3. This would have been 4. Uh-oh, what happened? Did we disconnect? Or is it them? I guess I should restart the client real quick. You can never tell. No, it is waiting then. Okay. So game plan next turn is to get the Surgical, bounce the Scourge, see what we find. Remember, I can't play the Skull Bomb, animate it with the Retrofitter attack, and then bounce. Because since I'm playing out the Skull Bomb on the same turn I'm animating it, it would be suffering from summoning sickness. I guess I'm just going to pause it for now, and if our opponent disconnects. Alright, opponent came back, it looks like. Oh no, maybe they didn't. Maybe they timed out. No, there they go. Since we drew the Serum Snare, I think I'm just going to play out the Retrofitter, animate, and pass. Because we can try to start killing them this way. And if they try to target the Skull Bomb with removal, I can sack it to the first ability. Nice. Oh, we got them pretty good here. They went for the Anthem. Okay, good. Bad. I don't have to tap to sacrifice. So let's attack for 6. And then I think I am going to sack the Skull Bomb to bounce the Scourge. Okay. So, again, the opponent should have 3 extra poison right now. They should be at 7. This Insight should be putting them to 8. We'd be so close to winning. Had I not missed that initial attack to get the Toxic online. Pretty freaking brutal. That's fine. They're getting rid of the Retrofitter. I'm okay with that. Fantastic draw. Oh my god, they'd be dead here, basically. Big punt's gonna cost us. They'd be at 9 now? Oh, this was a mistake. Whoops. Sequencing. I should have one more counter on my Glistener Seer. Ooh. They must have just drawn that. Alright, we died a removal. Okay, have to block. They have one card left in their hand. That was a fantastic draw. They would have been dead, by the way. They would have died to poison this turn. That's not good. Okay, baby! I did not deserve that win. But win we freaking did. Let's get it. Once again, the card that I was poop talking, alright, I'll say it. The card that I was shit talking is helping us win out these last 2 games. Oh, looks like Arena did crash to some extent. So, 2-0 now? Is that right? Is this 7-drop the real deal? What's its name again? Ovika. 6/6 flying. Ward 3, pay 3 life. I mean, by the time that you can cast this, presumably the ward is not super relevant. But when your deck is majority non-creature spells, pretty good. Pretty freaking good. 2-0. Okay, on to game 3. How are we looking? On the play. Definitely a keep, but we need to find one of our prologues. We have 2 mana creature, 2 mana interaction. That's good enough to keep. Sinew Dancer turn 1. Oh, I guess I'd rather play out our Seer now. Since we not only need to find land, but also prologue. That's fine. Nice. Alright, land's good. Prologue would have been probably better, but land's good. Sentry. Eat the token, I guess. It's a little annoying. Let's just go ahead and dose their ambassador. Doesn't look like they're doing much toxic. Well, black-white is heavy toxic, but the Sinew Dancer shouldn't be a problem for a little while at the very least. Whereas the ambassador is going to add a lot of damage. Oh, they're going to go for it. Okay. That's going to add the first poison to me, though, because now the sentry gets in. Thing to proliferate on. Yikes. Skitterling's really good. So if the sentry hits us again, then their Skitterling can sack the ambassador for a card. But bouncing the sentry's not very good. I guess we're just going to draw another 3 cards and not proliferate on anything. Wow. We're going to hold the Spell Bomb to hopefully trigger our Ovika. But if they have a remover for Ovika, we're just straight up dead. Yep, there's the sack. Worst case scenario is they have like a Vraska's Fall. But there are so much, like, I have to just run this out, but there are so many things that just wreck me here if they kill this. If they want to tap it, I'm okay with that, because that means they probably don't have removal in their hand. Okay, I am happy with that. That tells us they didn't have a removal spell in their hand, right? Ovika's proven me wrong. Time and time again, this card is... I mean, we've only played a few games, but every single game it's been extremely relevant. Yeah, that's not very good versus Ovika. Wow, we got to untap. Okay. So, let's see. Skull Bomb, make a 1/1. Retrofitter, targeting Halberd. Make a 4/4. Go to combat. Yeah, I'll race. Let's go. They didn't tap down. They could block with one of their dancers and sack it to the Skitterling, but I would not mind that in the slightest. I don't think there's a kill an attacking creature card, is there? Alright, that I don't care about. I will go to Poison 5, though. I wonder why they didn't tap my Halberd with their dancer. Maybe that was just a mistake on their part. Or maybe they're trying to get aggro. Could be we see them with like that mass pump effect. But I can Volt Charge their face and then block if they attack with everything. Yeah, that's totally what it is. Alright. We don't want to target their Sinew Dancer or whatever, because then they can just sack it and draw a card. Let's get 3 blockers and go block, block, block. Leave the Skitterling as the only unblocked creature here. That's fine. Nice. Oh man, I am playing sloppy as hell, but the deck is just refusing. It's like, no, Kenji. We refuse to lose. Need to start getting these prologues in opening hand, though I tell you what. A lot of these games would be made a lot simpler if we could just get that initial poison off. We've been having to bank on the Ovika. I will say I have so much card draw that getting to 7 is not super problematic in this deck, but I don't know how it's working. I don't know. It's a new format. It's good. We'll take the wins. On to game number 4 we go. We are on the draw, but our hand is perfect. We have turn 1 Glistener Seer with a Prologue and a Mere Convert in hand. What more could you ask for? Beautiful hand. Beautiful hand. Do we want to scry on upkeep? We don't need to right now. There's nothing specific we need to draw. In fact, no, we can get the Convert online since they didn't do anything. It's fine. Probably don't need another island right now. Guess the game had other thoughts. So this can sack and proliferate. Plague Nurse is really good. 3/4 Toxic 2. I'll do a better job of trying to hover over cards since people are still learning them. 3/4 Toxic 2, and then each other creature you control with Toxic gains Toxic 1. So, and remember, those effects stack. That's not bad. We can turn the Skull Bomb into a 4/4. Alright. Could also turn the Convert into a 4/4, but I guess I like splitting up my threats. In this way, if they go to target the Skull Bomb, we can just sacrifice it in response. Whereas if I target the Convert and they, you know, kill the Convert, then boo-hoo. So we're not going to scry this turn until we can proliferate another counter on the Seer. Okay. In fact, I'm not even going to prologue here end of turn, because then if I tap out, they can kill the Skull Bomb. So let's just main phase this, try to find something to do. It's pretty good. Say go. Sack a creature. Okay, in this case, I will go ahead and use up the Seer then. That seems like a good use of it. Yep, Vorak. Okay. If I bounce their Nurse, I don't get to proliferate, but what I could do here is bounce my own Retrofitter, and that would turn the Skull Bomb back into a non-creature. If we value the Proliferate 1 that much. Do we? I don't think that's bad. Sure. Decent draw. Same song and dance. Okay, I'm at poison 2 now. They can get me to 3 with the copper long legs. It's fine. Nice. Very good. Okay, this is awesome. You know what? Maybe I should have even held that land, because I can Volt Charge and then Ultimate Koth. That might have been better. Hot Priest is nuts. 1/5 Toxic 2 adds Toxic whenever you hit with Toxic, basically, and then you can give a creature with Toxic Death Touch. Kinda grody. Yeah, I definitely should not have played out that mountain, because I could cast the Volt Charge off of the Convert anyways. Hmm. I guess I could uptick Koth again next turn. Oh, this is not going to be working well for them. Sure, so I can just shoot the Vorak in response. Now that thing is dealing 3 damage. Okay. Ultimate Koth is so juicy. I mean, what I can do here instead is go Mesmerizing Dose on the Plague Nurse, Proliferate Koth up to 8, then Ultimate, and I still have Koth alive for the following turn. Like, this is still insane. Oh, God! Why did I not play my Seer again? I keep doing this incorrectly. Sorry. Sorry, Seer. You should have an extra oil counter on you. Yeah. Koth is actually kind of nuts in Limited, isn't it? Because you can immediately ultimate. Sorry. All it takes is 1 turn to ultimate. And they're off of it. Golly. This is a high quality deck and a low quality YouTuber right now. Look, again, bear with me. I am putting in the content hours. This is day 1 of official release. I streamed for 8 hours. I've already recorded another video. Let my mind be a little bit fried. Although I feel like I've been saying that a lot lately, but it's true. Too much Magic content, too many new cards, too many words to read, text to parse, knowledge to, well, no knowledge here. Alright, on to the next game. Unkeepable. Too many expensive cards, no red source. And hands are fantastic. Absolutely love it. We're going to pitch one of our islands here. We're on the draw. We don't need more than 2 land with this hand currently. The double prologue. Just having a single prologue is so important for this deck. Alright, I will scry here and then prologue because we want to find a 3rd land pretty badly. I guess I'm gonna Try and make sure I find a land. Yikes. Oh, that's bad. We need to find an island really badly. This is toxic and not oil. Okay, phew! So, no more counters on the Seer, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And we do still get the toxic poison levels increasing. I'm gonna take 4 here from the Cackler. So let's kill that. If I don't draw land, we'll dose the Cackler here. If I do draw land, then we're just going to draw 3 Proliferate. Good. Alright, this is nice. Next turn we can go dose and charge. That's the card I did not want to see. So we'll chump. We're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably still better to block this, isn't it? Never mind. I'll go to 3. I only have 1 card left. Scary, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm hoping they equip their Batter Fist to their Cackler. Oh, that was a nice blowout. Oh, they just had a Volt Charge anyway. Alright, well, I guess it didn't matter. Yeah, their draw was sick. Their draw was absolutely disgusting. It's too bad that I had to use my Tapper, my Scryer, so aggressively to find lands, but I'm not sure what else we could have done there. Was there anything else I could have done there? And I guess it didn't even matter. If I don't use my Scries on upkeep, it's not like my 0-3 was blocking anything anyways, right? Because the 2-3 was just getting big. So, we needed to find the second blue source before the second red source, and we found the second mountain before the second island, which meant our mesmerizings we couldn't cast as easily, right? Yeah, so I don't think there was anything we could have done gameplay-wise. Good beats. Hand's great. Again, anytime we have a prologue in our opening hand, that is ideal. We even have a removal spell on 3. That's exactly what we want to see. No plays from the opponent. Just give us time. I think it's actually right to run out the Unctus's Retrofitter as well, just as a 2-3 toxic one. It may look weird, and maybe they have a Hexgold Slash to just kill it immediately, but if that gets in for even a couple points of toxic, it's worth it. That's fine. It's annoying. I guess we'll dose that thing, since if I kill it, it's gonna leave a 1/1 might. That means I cannot kill a larger creature, though, anymore. Right? Because Volt Charge can only kill a 3 toughness. Well, I'm happy with that. Again, any turn they're not developing out the board is a really good turn for us. Alright, come on, spells. Islands over mountains. We need to find some of our Vivisurgeons. Draw 3, Proliferate. That's probably worthwhile of a Volt Charge. Where's the other card draw? Oof, that's not good. At least we can kill that with Slash. We'll just take the Scourge damage. Hmm. 6 spells, 9 land is not in fact nice. Okay. Yeah, this sucks, but I think that's the play. Koth kill the 2/2. Let Koth die. Vivisurgence, please. I can get back there. 4/4. Toxic 2, that gets a creature back. Yeah. Ugh. And that might have been the window that we needed, and we didn't hit it. Vivisurgence into like another mesmerizing dose is huge game. I go to 11 here. That's a rebuy. Come on, dude. These are always the frustrating games. Just feels like there was nothing you could do. My hand was great, but the opponent simply just drew more spells than us, you know? Good beats. Like we are the same number of cards through our libraries. Granted, they did have recursion. But not good enough, my friends. Not good enough. That hurts. What else could I be running? I mean, I guess I could be running that Surgical Bay over one land, but that shouldn't change things all that much. Yep, okay. That's magic, baby. Go on to the next. 4-2, so we can 3-0 from here. That would be great for the trophy. Otherwise, we are basically at our entry fee back, but wouldn't it be nice to get some more? Okay, game 7, we go. I'm on the play here. I don't have blue land, but I have a mere convert, so if the opponent doesn't have a way to kill it, then I think I'm feeling pretty good about our spot, so cross your fingers. Razorverge Thicket. Kinkerbloom. Oh, that can blow up my convert. Or rather, it would have been able to kill my convert if I didn't draw land there. All right, let's go for a island here. That would be ideal. Beautiful. Perfect. Kill the Cankerbloom. Play out the Glistener Seer. We have Bounce in our hand, so I don't mind leaving the Fuseling online. And the Cankerbloom would have been able to kill my convert anyways. If they want to use a pump effect here, I'm okay with that. Sure. Where are the lands, my friends? Oh, they misordered. They should have played out the Exuberant first, right? Okay. Well, Man. Flood into Screw is really, really painful. Oh, wait, maybe it doesn't. Did I read this wrong? Put into a graveyard from the battlefield. Oh, never mind. That's worse than I thought. You know, it's also worse than I thought. Ah. Come on, man. I mean, do I even have an option? I think I kind of have to cast this. I go to 5, and then they have 3 on the board, so... Almost halfway through our deck, 4 land. That puts us to 1. Oh well. Sometimes it's just not meant to be. Nothing I could do here. Yep, good beats. GG's. Oh, some really frustrating games this format. Not just this draft in general, but this format seems really, really strange. Like, you need to be on the board super, super early. You can't let your opponent get you with, like, early Toxic and whatnot. There are some really good interactive spells, at least. So as long as you're drafting around the early pressure, you should be okay. Some of those last few games there, not much I could have done. I think this deck was cool. The Ovika performed better than I thought. I thought I'd be dead by the time that I'd be able to cast this. And it was generally true. I was on the brink of death, but this card got us out of a few really tight positions just because it allowed us to get infinite blockers. Fun deck, cool deck. Sadly, we didn't get to... do too much with it, although Koth with Proliferate is really, really nice as well, since you can do it the turn after you cast it. Uptick once, goes to 6, Proliferate once, it's at 7, and there you go. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time, tomorrow, for some more drafting here of the new set. Phyrexia all will be on. Until then, take it easy, hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you back later. Bye-bye.